Good morning. Have you been hiding your light under a bushel? Do you feel as though you've been left behind somewhat? Do you feel as though you haven't been paid attention to? Well, it's about to change. If you have some sort of talent or creative skill that you've been keeping to yourself, it is time to let the cat out of the bag. You'll probably be quite nervous about that because you'll be worried about what other people will say, what other people will think. You might be worried that people won't resonate with you anymore. You may be worried that you might lose a few people along the way. However, how do I put it? You are about to start getting attention from others. People are going to start paying attention to your talent. It's almost as if you've kept this a secret. But you know it's now time for you. If you've been distracting yourself with everything around you, job, kids, business, family, caring responsibilities, that's all about to change. And I'm not saying your responsibilities are all going to be taken away from you, they're not. But you are going to be able to find the time and the space and the energy and the confidence to let that cat out of the bag, whatever that is. It's about to become quite a social time for you. You are like the butterfly. At the moment, you're in the chrysalis stage, but you're about to break out in full glory. Of course, it is a choice. Everything in life is a choice. But if you are standing on the precipice of doing new things and you're worried or wondering whether you should leap or stay where you are, I'm here to tell you that this is a good time to leap. That might seem really, really cryptic, and of course it is. If it doesn't mean anything to you, it will be cryptic. It's time to show up. It's time to clean house. Metaphorically and literally, it is time to clean house. Blow off the cobwebs. Open the curtains. Open the windows. And be unashamedly you. You won't get left behind. You might feel as though you're going to get left behind. And at the beginning, you may well be left behind by others. But this is a leap of faith. It is a leap of faith in yourself. So let's see what the Rider-Waite has to say. It is Friday the 4th of February. It is about 7 a.m. Whatever day you come to my readings, whatever time you come to my readings, there could be something in it for you. So, the cards have fallen out upside down, so I don't know what's on them. The first one is a Tower. Oh, Tower moment. Don't be frightened. If you look at the imagery of the card, the Tower sort of, it looks quite scary. You know, the roof's blown off, the tower's on fire and people are jumping out. But there is a bolt from the blue. It's a sudden epiphany, an awakening. Sometimes things have to fall in order for you to build it back up. So, the Tower today is suggesting you don't have to wait for the roof to come off to jump, to take a leap. And it is a leap of faith in yourself. The thing is, as human beings, we like to stay where we are. We like the familiar. We are comfortable with the familiar. And this might be a total transformation of your character. You may be in the middle of a spiritual awakening and you may not be sure about where you will go from here. In terms of coming out of hiding, it's time to come out of hiding. Before the roof blew off and the bolt from the blue and the building became on fire, you were inside a building, inside yourself, keeping yourself to yourself. Imprisoned, if you like. You may feel as though you've been imprisoned, but there's always been an exit. Today is your chance, and this week is your chance to look at where your exit strategy is going to be. So it looks quite scary, but I quite like Tower moments. Because while you're going through a Tower moment, you might feel as though the sky is falling in. And huge changes occur as a result of what's going on around you. But it freshens everything up. Let's have a look at the second card, what we've got. We've got the Chariot. Now, we've had the Chariot before, and last time I read the Chariot, it was telling me to stay where you are, to think. Today, the Chariot isn't telling me to stay where we are. It's telling me to get all your ducks in a row. It's time to clean house, time to dust the cobwebs, time to be ready in all your glory. Get your preparation done because you are about to move forward. Make sure that you're in a balanced state of mind. Make sure that you've got all your financial preparation done. That you have your, you know, you have a way clear of where you want to go with that. And that you are prepared for the journey, good or bad. So you will be hopefully preparing to change your friendship group perhaps, or change some of the things that you do regularly that's not helping you move forward. You're going to be clearing some of that out. It's time to clear out the crap. And that could be people, mindset. You're about to brush aside some of the responsibilities that aren't yours any longer and haven't been for some time. And give yourself the time to have a clear vision of where you are going. Because once you are clear on where you are going, you will go, and you will go quickly. Before that, something might happen. It might just be an idea. It might just be a thought that comes, a thought that won't go away that comes, and you've got no choice but to just act on this thing. And then you'll start to prepare to transform your life, yourself, your surroundings, your work, your business, anything, whatever that means to you. Be prepared. And then the last card we've got is, well, we've got the Five of Pentacles, but it came out in reverse. Now, the fives are always about challenges. Pentacles are always about the earthly, material world. And if you look at the card closely, you'll see two beggars walking past a church, looking up at the pentacles, begging for alms, for help. Walking past this rich place. No. But it came out in reverse. This in the upright suggests lack. Lack. Not necessarily money, but lacking in confidence, lacking in idea, lacking in forward movement, lacking in support, lacking in friendship, lacking in cooperation, lacking in visibility. But it came out in reverse. So that means that you will no longer be in lack. You're going to come out of this lack mindset and a lack of confidence to change and transform your life. There is something quite creative about this. Whatever it is that you've wanted to do or you've hidden from others is a talent, and it's a unique and individual talent, and this is why you're keeping it a secret. Don't be keeping your talents a secret, no matter how unusual or no matter how much you worry that people won't understand or that people might fob you off and ignore you because all of a sudden you've become weird. Embrace the weird. Weird is always wonderful. We're going to do our Wisdom of the Oracle card. Let's quickly this morning and see what they have to say to us today. So this morning, quite clearly saw that there are talents out there, unusual and individual talents out there that are being kept secret. You're keeping it to yourself. Be prepared, because you may have to reach into your arsenal at some point in the near future. And that might be the rabbit that you pull out of the hat just when you think everything is going tits up, as we say in Yorkshire. So, let's have a wisdom of the oracle. I don't know if you can hear it, but the birds are going crazy this morning. It's about to get light here, and they're having a right argument. It sounds like an argument anyway. It sounds like mother giving the kids a good telling off first thing in the morning, you know, the hurry up, get ready for school. And then you can hear the little twitters in the background, the birds. Okay, they've got number 3, between worlds. Coming out of the old and into the new. Transformation in full colour. There will be people coming out here in full colour. In all their glory, in all their weird and wonderful, there will be people putting aside their lack mindset. Where have I put those cards? Coming out of the lack mindset, preparing to literally putting your house in order and waiting for the right moment. And you will not miss the right moment, trust me. When a tower comes up, you will not miss it. So let's have a look at the book. Between Worlds, number 3. Number 3. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time where you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. So what was I saying about some things will fall and you'll have to start again? What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. The tower, you're not going to expect it, but when it comes, you'll know. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. So, you are going to get a tower. Not everybody. This isn't for everybody. So please don't think that this is going to happen to every single one of you. Some of you will already know what I'm talking about. Some of you will already be thinking about this. But there will be a bolt from the blue somehow that's going to put the wheels in motion. A relationship message. Can you see that? Yeah. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Now, this could mean any kind of relationship. So, possibly, you are about to transform and show yourself the real you to anybody that you're in a relationship with. It could be family, friends, colleagues, and a partner. That's interesting. So let's do the prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Take a chance. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Your skills and talents in new and different arenas. Think about it. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. So whatever it is that you're about to show to the world, your world, it will be new and unusual. Be prepared. And now it's time for you. Don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to show your weirdness. Don't be afraid to see some people walk away. Don't be afraid to let go. It's time for you. And there is a huge transformation here. Positive transformation. Might be rocky at the beginning. You might be uncertain at the beginning. Push that to one side. And trust and believe in yourself. And the universe will show you they trust and believe in you. We're going to do a postcard and then I'm getting off for the day. I keep seeing blue butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation, coming out in all the glory. And blue butterflies are quite unusual in nature. So, there you go. So, here we go. Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are on a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. Some people here are about to have a spiritual awakening. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. In your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, your mind in alignment with divine intelligence is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. So, some people are about to get a spiritual awakening. Some people are about to receive a bolt from the blue to push them along the path that they were meant to go on, and not the one they're on, because the one they're on is just a sidetrack. Think about it. Are you afraid to show yourself? Don't be afraid. And now it's time for you. Enter stage right. Take care. Be kind.